to do with machinery. When components like that are operating, it's great. When they malfunction, you need someone to be able to work on those components. And we would like to prepare our students so that those jobs can be right here in Indiana County rather than contract out with some other group or agency. We want to have individuals right here in the county that are prepared to do whatever work is necessary.
Yeah, so that's Scholastic as well as adults for continuing education or changing a career path for them. And we don't want to leave the impression that adult ed is only in the summertime at ICTC. It's a year-round thing.
It's a year-round process, and the challenge for us to get the word out of our programs and our availability for especially adults is that everybody thinks in terms of school is August. School starts in August, and school ends in late May or early June. Yeah. And in the adult ed world, you hit the nail right on the head, Todd. That's really not necessarily the case. So I would encourage anyone out there in the listening audience that if you have an interest in upskills, if you have an interest in any of our ICTC programs, give us a call. We can, based upon numbers and interest, we can start classes whenever we get that enrollment number. And then obviously we do follow the school calendar in terms of our year-long programs, but we have an awful lot of opportunities for some quick trainings, some hourly trainings, throughout the whole year. Yeah.
The interesting thing to me is that for adult education programs especially, the program course or the length of a course can vary depending upon what that program is. Nursing might have a whole different scheduling process than cosmetology, as you mentioned, or some other profession, and therefore a program might be shorter or longer, which also would alter a start time for a new course offering.
And again, you're correct, Todd. Our adult ed programs, many of the program are certificate programs, and they're hourly based. So depending upon what aspect of within the program that you want to explore, will determine how long that you're in the classroom. For example, in cosmetology, there's many different certifications within the cosmetology world. So if I already have my cosmetology license, but I want to upskill to add, say, my teaching, cosmetology teaching certification, that's hourly based, and you can join the class and the program at that pace. Same with CDL and welding. Some are interested in adding a certification. Some are interested in just upgrading their skills in order to better themselves within their current employment. If they're able to demonstrate that they have the welding skills and they're able to do certain components and certain welds in the field, then they can better themselves within their current position. So it doesn't always mean that someone is changing their career. Sometimes it's just enhancing their career.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So for folks who want to get involved and see what that adult education program is like at ICTC, got to check into the website. And I know that you're always willing to talk to somebody if they want to give the school a call and say, what do you have to offer for me? I want to do this.
Absolutely. The best way to experience or to gain some knowledge is to see it for yourself. So you can call the school, 724-349-6700, or just stop up. Someone's always there. And even though we have the school in equipment everywhere because we're cleaning, we'll be more than happy to give you a tour of the facility or a tour of the program area to explain the different aspects of what we can offer in our programs.
ICTC's Mike McDermott with us, the administrative director. Let's talk about the upcoming school year for Scholastic students. We were talking before, school calendars change from year to year, and there are a number of different factors that go into making up a school calendar. You, especially with your sending schools starting at different times, it can be a tricky process at ICTC. And this year, you actually have orientation coming up very early in the month of August.
Yes. Looking at the calendar, I meet with our maintenance staff daily, And when people ask, how's the summer going? I always answer, too quick.
The kids say the same thing.
Wednesday, August 6th is our new student orientation that covers both the secondary students and our adult students, or anyone that's interested in our program. Wednesday, August 6th at 5:30, we'll be up at the ICTC. Everyone's welcome to come up. Again, it gives the new students that are coming from the sending schools an opportunity to get a little bit more familiar with their program area. They walk the facility, they get comfortable. We want them to have a feeling of belonging when they come to the ICTC. So we know it's a big step for students to step out of their comfort zone, leave their sending schools. That's what they know and that's what they're familiar with. And coming to ICTC at first can be challenging. But we try to make it as comfortable as we possibly can for the students. We welcome them in. We work very closely with our sending schools, so we see ourselves as an extension. The ICTC is an extension of all the sending schools. We're not a separate entity. We work hand in hand with the sending schools. We're part of the educational process for our students. So August 6th will be upon us quickly.
Yeah.
So we're moving at a fast pace. Between August 6th, now and August 6th, we have excess items at ICTC. As we get new equipment, as we upgrade our facilities, we find ourselves replacing older equipment within our program area. For example, a radial arm saw once upon a time in 1980 was the thing to have in your program area. Now that piece of equipment is outdated. But for someone else, that is a very valuable piece of equipment.
Sure.
So we're going to have an excess item sale July 28th. That's a Monday from 3 to 6 p.m. We tried this earlier in the year, and we miscalculated our advertisement. Once upon a time, ICTC would have an open house, a program sale. So each program area would build or make something, and we would invite the public in and they could buy or bid on those items. So we had many people show up for our first excess item sale expecting to see some of the products that the students could produce in the program area, and they were very disappointed to say, no, that's not what I came for. I didn't come for an older piece of equipment. I came from a concrete bench or a creative light stand from our electrical. So we thought, well, we need to do a better job of getting the word out of exactly what we're doing here and try again. So just little things like that. Keep the facility updated and current and getting ready for the next school year. And then the enrollment process for adult education and even students. If there are parents out there that believe that their students have an interest in attending the ICTC, it's not too late. Again, contact us at ICTC. We'll invite you to our orientation night on August 6th. And if we can get you in a program area for your student, if that's what's best for their educational pathway right now, then we'll get them in a program.
I was going to ask you about that. For the excess items sale, time frame?
Time frame, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., July 28th.
Very good. Very good. Mr. McDermott, thank you so much for the visit. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Always fun.
It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160.
If you are a veteran or responsible for the arrangements of a veteran, you can count on Shoemaker Family Services to provide an unmatched level of dignity and understanding, the kind of respect and attention to detail that every veteran should receive. Our veterans put everything on the line to serve our nation, and it is an unmatched honor to serve them and their families in their time of need. We believe we are the best, and veterans deserve no less. We do all we can to recognize, honor, and pay due respect to those who have served our country. Just another reason why the Shoemaker and Robinson Lytle Shoemaker Funeral Home is the firm for you.
It's the Summer Sales Event Plus Employee Pricing Plus going on right now at Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria, where you pay what they pay.